pumped for that. Continuing on to our awards, I'd like to invite Hannah and Damien to the stage.
We will now be recognizing all our winter teams, starting with basketball. First off, we'd like to invite the coaches of the Grade 8 boys basketball team to present their awards.
Hi everyone, our names are Nina,
Felix.
and I'm Emily. And along with Mr. McKinnon and Ms. Sangio, we had the pleasure of coaching the Grade 8 boys basketball team this season. Overall, they were an amazing group to work with as they showed great teamwork, dedication, improvement throughout the season. We are so proud of how far they've come, so on behalf of this team, we would like to announce the following awards.
So I'm just going to call up all the names. Felix Nugan. Sasha Mishkovic. Jack Richardson. Georgios Skarbard. Kaylin Gulan. And Kareem Abdul. Okay, our first All-Star was Felix. He can play any position, he's tremendously dedicated and willing to learn. Great energy. Next up is Sasha. He's a hardworking, super energetic, and supportive of his teammates. Jack worked hard since the beginning of the season, put in time and work to strengthen his skill set. Very dedicated. Georgios isn't here, but he was passionate and devoted player, strong skill set, and works well with his teammates. And last All-Star is Kaylin, the positive energy and willing to learn, picks up on things very quickly.
Okay, so we have an MVP player. I don't think he's here today, but his name is Kareem, and he's our most skilled all-around player and great dedication, sportsmanship, attitude, and asset to the team.
Thank you.
We'd now like to invite the coaches of the junior boys basketball team to the stage to present their awards.
First, I really want to thank Scott Spraglin for giving me this opportunity to work with these fine players. I'm just really proud and really humbled to have worked with all of them and getting to know them this year, and thanking them for the opportunity to coach them. So I'll just call up our 4 All-Stars, and I wish I could have chosen more. It was really tough to choose, and they were just all so outstanding to work with. For our MVP, who carried our offense and supported the whole team, really humble, a real example in leadership. Marco Militek is here. The second award, this is kind of a double designation here. He's kind of the jackknife of our team, Swiss Army knife of our team. Gave us rebounding, steals, heart, leadership as well. Set an example. Zeke Shackelford. Our team really struggled with turnovers at the beginning of the year. was one of the things that made it challenging for us. And it took a while to find this player on our team who could be really steady with the ball, great passing, decent shooting. I never really discovered him at the very beginning because he was so humble and quiet, kept his head down, came to work. And once we plugged him into the starting lineup, things got a lot better. Kevin Hua, come on up for a most outstanding player. The fourth award, our Rookie of the Year. Really impressed with his shooting, his maturity on the court, his competitiveness, ball handling, and one of our best on-the-ball defenders, Sean Boyce. All right. Yeah, I just want to thank you guys for letting me be your coach, and I'm just proud of everything you guys did. And thank you, and thanks to Scott and Moscrop for giving me the chance to coach.
Alright. Now we'd like to invite the coaches to present the awards for the senior boys basketball team.
Good evening, everybody. My name's Ned Roy from New Zealand. Everyone say aloha. That's aloha in Hawaiian. All right. So first of all, I want to say thank you very much for Scott Sprackling for giving me a chance to coach the senior boys team here. The boys, I'd like to say everyone who participated in the knockouts just to try and be in the team was very hard. We had like over 40, almost 50 guys show up, and all we needed was to cut it down to about 12 to 15. So I'd like to say thank you for all the boys who tried. I'd like to say all the boys who helped us out from the volleyball side of things, came over and helped us out when we started getting going. Another thing I'd like to say is I was told that this is not the most known for basketball in this area in Vancouver, but what I saw is like so much potential to be one of those schools that can kick ass in basketball in Vancouver. So the next generation coming up, all I got to say to you is you just got to keep that vibe up and don't think that your school's just volleyball. All you guys are into basketball. You've actually got the potential to make this school known as a real, a school to do damage in the basketball league in Vancouver. So I'm looking forward to that. So we're going to start off with a presentation for my awesome team. I didn't bring my monocular today, so the girl's going to whisper in my ear who the first one is up and what the first award is. All right, drum roll for the first All-Star in the senior boys team. Daniel Dawn. He's too cool to be here, so thank you very much. The next All-Star is going out to Manish. There's anyone, Manish? Before I present the MVP for our team, just two quick little situations that we had in our team is, I think it was the first game we had was against the #1 team in Vancouver, or in your league, in this competition, and we were beating them in the first quarter. So that's a good thing. I just want to let you know that, okay? Our team was pretty lethal. They had like 10 coaches, and they just had me. And we were kicking their butts. And the last one was another tough team. All the boys who know this, we broke their ankles. And what that means is we psyched them out left and right, we dodged them, alright? So we were killing them on the attack, in the head. So I'm just trying to give you some good vibes, okay? I come here, I have a lot of fun, my team, we have a lot of fun. I'm very, very, very thankful to have this chance. So now, for the most important and the most valuable player for the team, senior boys, high school, goes to, drum roll please, Benson 2! Yeah! Yeah! Here he is. Let's give it up!
Yeah. Thank you.
Thank you.
Next up, we'd like to call the coaches of the grade 8 girls basketball team to present their awards.
I'd like to, one, thank our student coaches for the grade 8 girls basketball team. We had wonderful student coaches, volunteers. 2 of them are here right now, but we're missing a couple of them, and I want to say thank you to actually all the coaches and all the student coaches. So, we do have some awards. I'm going to turn it over to our wonderful coaches here who are, oh, you like, okay. I don't mind taking, so, Coach Jocelyn here would like to say thank you and congratulate Isabella G. So we're going to call everybody up first. So Isabella G, if you're here, please come up. Clara Melo de Oliveira Costa. I don't think she's here because she wasn't here earlier. Next one would be Susan Dang. We also have Sarah Duval. Yes, okay, so, do you guys want to Okay, so we are going to present our awards here. We had a wonderful year this year, being able to play basketball again after a COVID situation. I want to welcome our students to the stage and give them a big round of applause because they're very nervous to be up here. But we're super happy for them and our student coaches. So everybody, thank you. Cheers, and we'll take the next. Thank you, folks.
Now on to the junior girls basketball team. We'd like to invite the coaches to give out their awards.
Our Moscrop junior girls basketball team had an unforgettable season. Through practices, games, and team bonding events, we saw new friendships form and the building of new connections on and off the court. We are grateful to have coached a team of such determined, passionate, and sportsmanlike athletes. The greatest gift of coaching is watching the players grow and develop together. From the very first game against Killarney to our last game against Central, even our game against Alpha, which we won't talk about, you have all improved tremendously.
Our first award goes to Banquet Lee. This player was very committed by attending to almost every practice, including early morning practices. She worked very hard over the season and practices and games, which has led her to become one of our key players during games. Despite having little to no experience with basketball, experience outside of the team, we can count on her to always do her best. Congratulations, Banquet.
Our next award goes to Raven May. Raven is the most versatile player on our team. We initially put her on as post because of her height. However, during difficult games, we asked her to play point guard. Although there was a bit of hesitation initially, she did her best, and it turns out she's a really great playmaker. We also would see her always fighting for the ball. Often she would fall being so aggressive, but she would get herself right back up. Congratulations, Raven. Our final award goes to Catherine Jorgensen. She is deeply passionate about basketball and was consistently dedicated throughout the entire season. She always contributed the most on defense, and she got countless blocks and rebounds every game. She also was a key player on offense, getting layup after layup. Although we played her a lot and she got tired after a while, she would push through for her teammates. She's a great player to coach, as she always implemented our game plays and strategies. Congratulations, Catherine.
Alright, so to conclude our basketball awards, we'd like to invite the coaches of the senior girls basketball team to present their awards.
This year has literally been a year of downs and ups. In the sense that most of the team that we had hadn't played basketball in almost 2 years. So we had to, when we started the season, we had to build a foundation. And although injuries and COVID had negative impacts on the team, we persevered and often needed extra help to even field the team for some of our games. We got better as the season rolled along and ended up on a high. One of our tournaments was canceled due to COVID, and then we played it almost a month after our season was over. And we ended up winning all the games, and and we came first in the Britannia Bruins Invitational Tournament. So congratulations to the team for that. I think it's the first trophy that basketball has received in about 9 years. I remember the last one was we came second in the tournament in Abbotsford. That was a long time ago. First of all, I want to thank Mr. Sprackman for his continual support this year. He was always able to answer all my questions. He answered his emails all through the day and night, and he was extremely positive and helpful. I could always count on him to give me good advice in dealing with difficult situations. None of them involved the team, of course. I also want to thank the assistant coaches who made my job a lot easier. First is Clara Kong. She helped run portions of practices and also took care of managing all the playing times and substitutions during the games. And it allowed me to focus on the game and also talking to the players while they were on the bench. The second assistant is Felix Wang, who's here. Felix, do you want to come up? He's going to assist me in passing out the awards. He did more than that during the season, of course. He helped demonstrate skills that I could no longer do. He was also, where is Felix? Felix? We'll find him in a second. Okay. He was also my voice during the games, telling the players where to go, what to do, and things like that. As long as you know, I'm pretty quiet. So there he is. One more person to thank before I announce the winners. In the 10 years that I've been coaching at Moscrop, I haven't, this is the first year that I actually had a manager. So thank you to Maya She not only performed the duties of manager, but she also kept stats, did the video, and also helped us coach. She was always willing to do anything that we asked her to do, and she was a vital part of the team. Thank you, Maya. Is Maya here? Yeah, you can come up. Thanks, Maya. Okay. Sorry, I am still thanking people, so we'll get to the awards in a second. I also want to thank a couple of players that were not officially on our team, but helped us a lot during the season. As I mentioned before, we had quite a few situations where we didn't have enough players, and these two players who were in grade 9 came out whenever they could. Raylan May and Catherine Dirksen. I want to thank them. Their dynamic duo, Raylan was strong on offense and was a consistent scorer, while Catherine was a defensive stopper. In one game where she played for us, the ref actually came up after the game to tell me that she had over 20 blocks in the game. So the fact that the ref was even keeping count was pretty impressive. And then at our tournament, she was named one of the 5 All-Stars at that tournament, at the Britannia tournament. So, congratulations to you, Catherine. And hopefully, Raylan and Catherine, if you guys are playing basketball next year, even though you're in grade 10, you might want to consider playing senior. Okay, now for the awards. Sorry about that. I didn't think it was going to be this long, but it's going to be even longer now. The first award goes to Mina Velch. She's getting the Team Leadership Award. She's the captain and the leader on and off the court. She has a passion for the game of basketball and is highly motivational to the entire team. I can count on her to lead the team during practices, pre-game, and during the game, and she always has words of encouragement after the game. On the court, I can rely on her to play any position from point guard through to center, depending on what is needed during that day. Thanks, Gina. The next player is Summer Eugenio. She's the most improved player. Summer was already a highly skilled player at the beginning of the season. She worked hard at practice and worked on her three-point shot throughout the season. And although she was still quiet at the end of the season, she became more confident in her ability to shoot the big shots when called upon. She was relentless on defense, often having to cover both wings of our zone. She came second in the three-point contest at the Britannia tournament and was one basket away from winning it all during the final shootout. Congrats, Summer. Our Rookie of the Year goes to Shayna Arciago. This year was a year where the whole team was technically rookies because none of them have ever played for the senior team. Although Shayna is in grade 10, she was our primary point guard and directed our offense. She worked extremely hard during practices and was eager to learn skills that she could use during the game. Congrats, Shayna. At this time, I also want to thank a couple of people who didn't get awards, and those are our grade 10s who sacrificed more playing time playing with the juniors and joined the senior team instead. They are Holly Hancock, Jocelyn Lamb, and Sarah Stein. Our MVP this year is Leanne Chang. Leanne is a consistent high performer, hardworking, good defensively with steals, and our top point scorer in almost every game. She is a team player who helps her teammates get better. She's able to slice through the opposing team's defense for a layup and is also consistent with her outside shots. There were some games where she scored more than half of our points. The amazing thing is, basketball is not her best sport. Those are all the awards that we have this year, but I do want to recognize one special performance by Emily Kim at our Britannia tournament. Emily averaged 20 points per game during that tournament and scored 5 threes in a couple of the games. Emily's excellent play that weekend was rewarded with her being named the tournament MVP. So congratulations to Emily. Congratulations to the whole team for a fun season, and I hope that the returning students will join the team next year. Thank you very much.
Wow, that was a lot of basketball. Alright, next we'd like to call up the coaches of the ski and snowboard team to present their awards.
Alright, so Ms. Dado is not here, so I will present the awards on her behalf. So we have 2 All-Star Awards, and the first award goes to Annie Vinkalik. And the second award goes to Victoria Ustiakova. So Annie and Victoria were both dedicated Moscrop C team players from grade 8 to grade 12. Congratulations to Annie and Victoria. We now like to call up the coaches of the gymnastics team to present their awards.
I'd like to thank the other members of the coaching staff, Lucinda Donaldson and Ben Claroux. We were second in the province this year. We had so many strong performances this year. For example, both Dana Ramirez and Brooklyn Lung finished second in their all-around at the province. And because we had so many strong performances, our awards also look at work ethic, attitude, leadership, and citizenship. So our first award goes to a gymnast who not only performed beautifully and finished second at provincials, but her commitment and hard work is evident in every practice. Sophia Vadston. The next award recognizes a gymnast whose passion and dedication to the sport, as well as continuing support for her teammates, plays a huge role in our success. Claire Demau. The next 2 All-Stars not only pushed themselves hard to compete at the higher levels, but have also demonstrated leadership by leading warm-ups and volunteering their time coaching others on the team. Maya Ma and finishing 4th in BC, Jasmine Wong. Our next All-Star recognizes a person whose enthusiasm and positive spirit is so infectious, it makes practices more fun and makes the team stronger. When I'm busy, he helps first-year athletes with their routines, essentially helping with coaching even without being asked. He also finished first in the province this year, David Wu. Last but not least, our MVP is an athlete who does so much more than just compete. She leads warm-ups, helps the other athletes, helps our team together in so many different ways, including managerial duties. Basically anything I ask, it gets done. She's overcome emotional battles this year, as well as a serious ankle injury, only to come out on top. Our MVP is Kathleen Lack.
Yeah, Kat. She got text.
It's a skill. Especially in the
Good job.
Alright, now I'd like to call up the coach of our very first Moscrop curling team to present their awards.
Alright, so this year was the first year of the Moscrop curling program, and we were excited to have a dedicated group of girls participate and form our curling team for the very first time. I was really nervous actually taking on curling this year because I wasn't sure how many people were going to show up, and I was very happy and very excited to see that we had a full team of girls come out. And we participated at the zone play, at the district playdowns, and came very close second to Burnaby North this year. Our girls team, they had an amazing start to this program. Every single player was a brand new curler who had never tried curling before. And because of that, I got to watch them develop and grow as players so quickly over the course of this year. The team had a lot of time to develop and build the skills that they were gaining this year. They're all grade 8s and grade 9s, so they've got lots of time to continue building those skills going forward. This year, I'm delighted to announce that our single MVP is our most improved player. She came to all of our practices, she was dedicated, and she grew from being one of the curlers that was very nervous about being on ice and even curling for the first time to becoming one of our most well-rounded and most outstanding players. This year's most improved player and our MVP is Emma Carlson. Ms. Carlson.
Coaches of the table tennis team to present their awards. Is Sophia Lee here? So I'll present on the behalf of Mr. Sidney and Ms. Lang, the table tennis coaches. And so our first All-Star Award goes to Anna Lee. Our second All-Star Award goes to Carly Shao. Our third All-Star Award goes to Devin Pfaff. Most Valuable Player Award goes to Sophia Lee.
Well, everyone, we've made it. Please give a big round of applause to our winter athletes.
We will now be passing the mic to Stella for raffle and then dinner.
All right. Thank you for all being patient throughout all of our awards for the first 2 seasons. Now it's time for dinner. The lights are going to be coming on soon. And throughout the meal, you'll be entertained by a slideshow made by our lovely PE leadership students. Once the slideshow is complete, we're going to be doing more raffling. And I'd first like to invite any staff, community coaches, and volunteers to go ahead and get their meals. There are the lights. Our delicious dinner is prepared by Mira's Catering, so let's give a big thank you to Mira as well. She can hear you, she's just outside. So yeah, like I said, staff, community coaches, you can go right ahead, and then we'll do some